Welcome, you superb bunch of see you next times. And we're back in r/NiceGuys territory today. Nice guys are those guys who proclaim from the rooftops about how nice they are. And they are, until they're not. Today, our cup overflows with desperation, manipulation, and plain, straight-up idiocy. And we start today with a special guest. This nice guy gallantly brought light into a world filled with boorishness. Enjoy. Well, look who we have here. It's me, your favorite toxic male. The guy who single-handedly rescued chivalry from extinction. I'm looking for someone with a passion for a sustainable career. If you're still slinging burgers at McDonald's or folding clothes at Penny's, please swipe left. Next! No problem. Good luck to you too. Hey, may I ask what I did wrong though? It's not that. I just didn't feel much of a spark is all. Ah, yes, the mysterious spark. If you knew how many times I'd heard that one, lol. Mysterious spark. It's me, Peter Andre! Well, it's either there or it isn't. Not much to be done about it. I will never get a girlfriend at this rate. Lol. Need to seriously improve my moves, haha. I'm sure you'll find the person you're truly compatible with soon. Just keep looking. Nah, it's looking pretty hopeless at this point, to be honest. And nobody ever tells me the real reason, so that doesn't help either. Would you really want me to tell you the real reason, even if it hurts to hear it? Yeah, please do. Alright. I felt like you walked all over my boundaries by paying the bill. Are you serious right now? Lol. I told you explicitly when I arrived that we were splitting the bill. I don't want to feel indebted to anyone, and you wouldn't accept my money. I didn't mean to make you feel indebted. I was just trying to do a nice gesture. I guess I failed. Sorry. If you thought it was such a nice gesture, then why did you wait to pay until I was in the bathroom? Because you knew I would say no. So you turned it into a situation where I wasn't there to say no. I'm sorry, but this doesn't fill me with much confidence that you wouldn't keep pulling stuff where you override my wishes when I'm not looking. You could look at this from the other perspective too. If my wish was to pay the bill, then you wanted to override it. Lol. This makes no sense. When I go to a restaurant, I have a right to pay for my own meal if I want to. I have a right to go home without feeling indebted to anyone. It's not okay for you to force your will to change that, dude. Okay, I'm sorry. I get you. I wasn't trying to make you feel in any way. I didn't expect anything in return. I was just taught that men pay on dates, that's all. Normal for me. And I appreciate that. But many guys use this as an excuse to demand sex or a second date. So if you want to improve your moves, then you need to know that this is how women will interpret when you force your money on them, despite them saying no. Okay, I get it. What else? Nothing else. You're a fun guy to be around. Just work on respecting boundaries and I'm sure you'll be fine. Thanks. No problem. 1 hour later. So if this was the only issue, then wouldn't it be worth checking if I'm doing better by the weekend, huh? See, you're doing it again. I already said no. I know, but you didn't have all the data to work with. Smart people can change their opinions in light of new data. And now you're nagging. Not cool, my dude. Lol. Anything I say you consider hostile now? I hope you realise this is ridiculous. I'm not going on another date with you. Thank you. And I think it's time we finish this conversation. I didn't ask for another date. So, what would you call that message then? I wouldn't go on another date with a stuck-up like you. No offence, lol. What would I call this? A mistake, clearly. Have fun never finding a good man with your impossible Instagram fuel standards. It's not like you have the looks to trap a decent guy anyway. With the moustache and those man hands, lol. Wow, you went full nice guy there pretty quick, my man. With the moustache and those man hands? Well, the lips under this moustache and the man hands will be wrapped around someone else's D tonight. Have fun thinking about that as you work yourself into an incel rage in your mum's actual basement. Jesus Christ, what was I thinking with this one? That D won't be as big as you could have gotten from me, lol. But it's too late for you now. I would have paid for all our dates, just so you know, and bought you expensive gifts, but guess you're missing out on that now. Yeah, laugh it up and then go cry to your girlfriends about where all the good men are. So effing typical, you're all gonna die alone. See, the thing good men like you don't get is that women can be happy, and more importantly, mentally functional, even without a partner. You should give the latter a try sometime, by the way. If the alternative is you, then we'll take to dying alone with all the cheer and euphoria of a goddamn Rio Carnival. You say that now, but after you're 30 and looks fading and the men you go for now not looking at you twice, then you'll be reopening this conversation, girl. Just you wait and see. Oh, let me assure you, there is absolutely no danger of that ever happening. We'll see. 5 hours later. Choked on that imaginary D yet, beach? My God, you've actually been up all night thinking about it, haven't you? We both know I'm right, so how about you stop acting beachy and we go back to civil conversation like actual adults, huh? Wow. To paraphrase a very civilized actual adult. Choke on that D, beach, lol. I think this was pretty smoothly done. Our nice guy made out that he wanted some, let's call it reflective self-improvement. And the girl gave him a bit of an opportunity for it to test the water. But at the first hint of constructive criticism, he pulls out his meta katana and he charged full pelt 180 degrees in a classic nice guy U-turn. Our girl then deftly dropped in that mental image, knowing it'd take over his mind. 10 out of 10 for technique, would use again. Beautiful stuff. Then what about Monday morning at 7:30 till 8 a.m? Or let's do Sunday night. Please? I would love to, but I'm going out of town tomorrow and I won't be back till Tuesday night. So how about tonight then, hon? Please? Please? 4:11 p.m. Sorry, I've been doing errands all day. I can try my best, but no promises. I made plans with friends, but I don't know what time they wanted to go out, so it all depends. Well, if you made plans, wouldn't you know what you're doing and when? I'm so confused. Can you meet me at 5? No, I know what we're doing. More than likely just chilling at their house, drinking and watching movies or playing video games. That's typically how it goes. It all depends on when Anna gets out of work, so we're waiting on her right now. Well, why can't you meet me at 5? I didn't say I couldn't, but if Anna gets out at 4:35, then I won't be able to. I have to pick her up from work. So you can drive around and do all that, but can't come to me? Well, I'm almost home, and then I'm going to shower, and I could meet you at 5 for a little, and I'll give you $20 if you want, but I need to know. If not, I'll do something else. Like I said, I don't know. It depends when she gets out. I'm waiting for her to text me back. Oh, you're so confusing and frustrating. Like you could start heading from yours to mine right now to see me, and you choose to sit around and wait on your friends. Like, what about your happiness? Why ditch a nice guy for her? How is it confusing or frustrating? I'm literally waiting on my friend to text me for when she gets out of work, which I don't know if it's 4:30 or 5. I'm her ride. I'm not going to ditch her for some nice guy, and do not disrespect me or my friends, ever. Oh, okay, lol. Because it's always about your friends. Like, when is life about you and your happiness? Why can't you say, hey, I'm going to meet a guy real quick. I can hang out with you guys after. What? I am willingly picking up my friend, who does not have a ride. I am her ride. I am willingly doing this, 'cause I want to. I am not forced to do this, I want to. And then we are meeting up with her 3 roommates to catch up and have fun. This, being with them, makes me happy. I am not leaving her stranded. Oh, so basically you're never gonna hang out with me, you're just gonna keep making excuses. Excuse me? I get you're picking them up, but I'm like a second choice, like a last option. Like, why can't you make set plans with me, and if your friends ask, just say you're busy today? Because I already set plans. And if I'm being honest, yes, you are a second priority, as I have also said in the past too. And the fact that you call yourself a nice guy, you're very pushy and narcissistic. It's a huge turn off. I'm sorry, but I'd rather spend time with them. Well, you're making a mistake and you don't even realise it. Do you expect me to wait around? Like, I'm a really nice, sweet, good guy and I want to meet you. If you're going to keep pushing me off, then just forget it. Jesus fuck, learn some punctuation, you dick. That's perfectly fine by me, bud. Your head's way up your ass. I'm not going to go to you whenever you ask. I'm a grown woman with a life. So this nice guy role isn't really what's happening. Just seems odd to me that we've been talking for 2 weeks and you can't find 25 minutes of time for me when you live 15 minutes away. But yeah, you say I'm really cute and you're interested, but I don't really think you are. Because if you're interested in someone and really like them, you would drop whatever to see them and make them your first priority. Friends come and go, especially you getting used by them, carting them around like you're their parent for jobs and stuff. That's why they want to hang out, because you drive and have a car. If you didn't, they wouldn't hang with you. I've been there and done that. I'm not a sucker. Her car is in the shop at the moment, firstly. They all had cars and their licence before me, considering they're 4 years older than me. Secondly, you say we've been talking for 2 weeks, which in fact we have not. We've said hi and you wouldn't talk about anything else but wanting to screw or kiss me. Yes, you're cute, sure. I would have loved to get to know you, but this nice guy persona you put on is a huge turn off, and I know enough about you to know that I don't want to learn more. Let's get this straight. You are extremely egotistical and narcissistic, especially to say to me how I'm missing out on a great opportunity, and sitting here and describing yourself as a nice and sweet guy normally isn't true. And I've seen firsthand, it is not. Telling me how I should ditch my friends, leave them stranded just to go to hang out with a nice guy who has time and time again tried to control me, and tried to correct me on the things I'm doing in my life. Telling me how I'm not that busy and nobody is ever that busy just shows in itself who you are as a person. I don't date to date. I date because I see a future with said person. And seeing who you are as a person, I do not want that in my future. And I apologise for that. But I also apologise that you think acting like this is acceptable. Right, well, that's a truly terrifying level of desperation. They've never even met, and he's already trying to completely monopolise her time. There might be some nuance to this situation if they were actually dating, but this is something else. It reminds me of that old saying, lifelong friends come and go, but a guy you've known for 2 weeks is here forever. And as we sign off on another terrible human being, now is the perfect opportunity to like, comment and subscribe. Perhaps you'd like to LARP around crime scenes, trying to resurrect decapitated corpses using a combination of wishful thinking and glitter, before clicking the little bell icon and sharing this video with other magical humanoids. And remember, most importantly, when selling your soul to the devil, it's essential to check that it's actually the devil, and not just a random woman wearing horns and red latex out for a stroll on a brisk spring evening.
See
You
next
time.